are you going to pay?
Been here since 8 a.m.
I don't give a fuck how long you been here. Where's the money?
Mad.
Okay, Cam, you come up here. Don't come up here because she not trying.
So, I guess y'all are wondering how we got there. But before we get into this horror story, I'm going to break it down, start from the beginning. So, this is her Instagram page. I was like, okay, nice work. I'm not from here. I go to school out here. So, I was like, okay, I'm going to book with her. I just want some boho knotless. That's my appointment for 8 in the morning. Keep this in mind. Mind you, I want to start at 8 since it's a 6-hour service, and I need to be done by 2. I got stuff to do. I wake up at 6, I was been up, and she gonna text me at 6:40 this. Read, y'all.
This is Stylist. Hey, this is Courtney with your appointment today. Just letting you know, we would have to start at 9 today so I can make it to the beauty supply store. The creator responded, hey, okay.
Mind you, her service comes with the hair. You been knew I had this appointment. Why are you waiting until the day of to get this hair? Then pushing me back an hour. Now I'm supposed to be done by 3 now. But y'all see I was cool. I just said, hey, okay. Then she gonna text me again.
Hey, I'm sorry, LOL. I left my baby's milk at my baby daddy crib. Now I gotta bring him back some to my mother's house, so I might be later than 9. She sends another text that says, never mind, 9:15 at the latest.
Talking about LOL. What's funny? Now she's trying to push me back again. By this time, I should have known, like, okay, these some red flags. But that's why I just started recording. I was like, yeah, it's about to be a long day. I just had a feeling, y'all. But I couldn't just not go because it's the day before Thanksgiving. Wig already off my head. I just about to take these meeks out. Like, I got to get something done to this head. And it's the day before Thanksgiving. Like, I'm not trying to do my own head. So I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and do this. Get to her so I can get up out her chair and go on with my day. So this is me over it at 7 in the morning, just oiling my hair up, tying it up, getting ready to go. I'm like, okay, let's do this. And I stopped, got me some 7 Brew because I was like, I need some coffee. You already late, let me get my coffee. And I get to the shop. Yo, I'm not one to judge because I know everybody got something going on. But you don't have a TV playing with a TV stand watching a movie. What if I wanted to watch the movie? Didn't ask if I wanted to hear music or nothing. I asked her for a little tissue to clean that off my laptop. She gonna say she don't got one. Give me a Clorox wipe. I said, okay, whatever. She gonna kill a spider in the back. Girl, if you don't get to these damn braids, it's 2 o'clock. So now she stops, y'all. Stops. It is 3 o'clock and this is my head. The time I'm supposed to be off. This is when I really felt like God was testing my patience because it's 3 o'clock. I'm supposed to be out this lady chair. And can you believe she had the audacity to tell me that she gonna be gone for 30 minutes. She gotta go to her baby daddy house and she'll be back. So she left me like this, y'all. Then gonna say I gotta pay half the remaining balance first. So now I'm in the chicken spot with my hair halfway done like this. 3:41, but she said 30 minutes, y'all. So now I'm like, okay, trying to stay positive, at least at 8 because I was hungry. But girl, you supposed to be coming back doing this head like you're playing with me. So she come back an hour later and she see I'm irritated. So now her attitude real messed up. She stop again, 30 minutes mid-braid. And let me not mention I gave her the half before she left. So what you mad for? If anything, I should be the one mad, Bookie. Then 15 minutes later, would y'all believe? This girl done walked out again at 5 o'clock. Y'all see it's going on 5 and I'm still at the top. The math is not math and I've been up since 6 o'clock. Been in her salon since 9. So now I'm like, what's the discount? And that's when stuff went left. And she was mad.
But you already gave me 125.
But even after you just took a whole extra hour.
It's still 125. I told you I had to give my son some milk. So that's what I did.
With the service.
So now I'm pretty sure y'all see how this was escalating. But I never said I wasn't going to pay. I just asked what the discount was. So she proceeds to call her friends. And
but I never said I wasn't going to pay, though.
You're asking for a discount.
Yeah, because I've been here for 8 hours.
There's no need to argue.
Okay, but you was going to have people come up here, but you're a hairstylist.
Ain't nobody here.
Yeah, but you was making phone calls. You was making phone calls.
We're good. You're recording, but still have to get my money. And
I'm going to keep recording.
And so do you want the braids or do you not want the braids?
Yeah, I'm going to keep them in because I've been here for 8 hours.
It's braids, baby. That's not a wig or sewing or
but I was
quick
supposed to be here since 8 a.m.
I just want to say I've grown so much to the point where if she's not handling me in her chair by her, why am I going to handle it? So I called my people and they said, okay, we're coming. So once they do that, she's like, just get out. So this is how I left. with the rods.
Didn't get to
in
dip
my
them in the
hair,
water.
and
They
I'm not
still
no
stiff
bum. I
as
said, you
fuck.
know what? I
Got
still
boxes in the
somewhat.
back,
Even though the
rectangles in
service
the
was
front.
shitty, I'm still gonna pay for it.
I
So I
gotta make
paid
a
for it.
TikTok
I just
about
didn't
this
tip
hoe.
her, but me not paying, that's minor. That's just me swinging. But don't worry, since I paid, God gonna swing back 100 times harder, and she gonna get whatever's going on her. She don't gotta worry about me no more. Then I post her, not even her, but just my traumatic experience. And this is what my friend said. She not from here either. We both here for school, so we just be going to anybody. And she gonna cancel her appointment and still not even give her a deposit back and say a funeral like it happened overnight. So she been unprofessional. Just a little disclaimer. Good thing my friend a nail tech, so she did my nails. She was just like, friend, it's okay, come get your nails done. Then she did my hair too. Thank you, friend. Whenever you see this, just know I appreciate you. But yeah, she was like, she definitely need her. You know what, B, but it's okay, y'all, because we staying blessed. Love y'all.
Just wow. Let me hear your thoughts about that first story done in the comment section. Was the creator wrong for asking for a discount because the lady had been an hour late, plus she left in between braiding the girl's hair for another hour to tend to her child? Let me know if you think the creator was being unreasonable in asking for a discount. Anyway, guys, welcome back to today's video. Today these creators will be sharing their hairstylist horror stories. Let me know if you have ever had any experience of such. Me personally, I do my own hair, so I don't really have much experiences with hairstylists and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jodi. If you're hearing my voice for the very first time, if you enjoy content like these, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and please go ahead and like the video as well. It helps my videos to get pushed out, and definitely let me know what are your thoughts. Read these stories down in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get into today's video.
I just want to say real quick, let this be a lesson that I don't care how good that girl's boutique looks on Instagram, how good her hair shop looks like it's run. I don't care whose celebrity hair they do, because they got to take care of their clients. Because look at this. This is what happened when I got my hair colored by a professional in the field, supposedly professional with color, and it was so severely damaged by bleach. Even my scalp was burnt because she overprocessed my hair and was trying to act like she didn't at the same time as well. Obviously I know bleach can damage your hair, and yes, everyone's hair is different, but she left me under the dryer for 20 to 30 minutes without monitoring what was going on in my head. I literally had to tell her that my scalp was burning in order for her to take me serious enough and wash the bleach out. So if you take away nothing from this video, please take away this. I don't care how many Instagram followers they have. I don't care how aesthetic the hairstylist boutique looks. I don't care who's shouting them out on Instagram. Please, just be very, very careful with who you go to do your hair. I hope this reaches the right audience, because I never thought this could be me, and it sounds really cliche, but this is me now trying to work back, getting my hair back to normal. So yeah.
So I have absolutely had it with Atlanta Hairstylist. This is how I'm leaving my appointment, unstyled. My hair is humpy as hell. I did have to flatten a little bit, but it was humpy as hell. Still kind of is. It's not styled. It's in its natural state. I just think that there is just something in the air in Atlanta. I just don't think that it's a real place. You stylists, it's just extremely disgraceful at this point. It's my appointment is at 1 p.m. I pull up at 1 p.m. But as soon as I walk in the lobby, which is at 1:01 p.m., I'm like, fuck, I forgot my hair. I'm looking at my phone and it says 1:04. I'm like, oh shit, it's already 1:04. I don't want to be super late to my appointment. So I text her and I'm like, hey, I'm here. She immediately responds, come to suite L or J or whatever. So I'm 4 minutes late to my appointment, which probably put a bad taste in her mouth already from first impressions. So that's on me. That could be the reason why I was treated how I was treated for the duration of my appointment. So when I got there, we got started right away. To my pleasant surprise, I was super happy. I was in such a good mood because I'm like, dang, I'm the only client in here. I see somebody sitting in a chair, but it wasn't another client. It was the hairstylist. I was like, oh, she's one of those. And she does washes. What? I was like, okay, this might be the one. And I just don't know, why we can't have the good things. Why couldn't she be the one? Why did you have to ruin it? Why? So she's washing my hair. I'm not really going to talk about the nitty gritties, like how my back and my neck was about to break on the sink for you to be able to wash my hair. You know, need to fix that station where you wash your hair. But, you know, that's not at all why I had a bad experience. So I don't know what it was about the wash, but it made me really need to use the bathroom. I don't know if it was water, and I've been drinking a lot of water, so I pee a lot, so I needed to use the bathroom. So as soon as I waited till, like, you know, she had a good break so that she's not like stopping her groove, because I know how that is. So I waited till, like, you know, there was a good break, a good pause where I could be like, can I get up and go to the bathroom? So I'm holding my pee since I sat down and started washing my hair. She blow dries my hair, and I'm like, okay, finally you're done blow drying your hair. She asked me what part I went. I said, I went on the left side, but can I please go use the bathroom really quick? She's already having an attitude, and I'm just like, I take that as a yes, I can. So I stand up. She takes the stuff off of me, and then I'm like, I've never been here before, where's the bathroom? And then she's like, make a left or a right, another right, straight down the hall. And I'm like, okay, thank you. You know, I can tell that she's irritated because I have to use the bathroom. So in my head, I'm like, just hurry up so that there's not an issue. Hurry up and go use the bathroom. So I'm rushing to the bathroom. I hurry up and go pee, and I come back, and then we get started. So she's like, so what part you want again? And I was like, a left part, kind of like a deep left part, but not too deep. And then, mind you, I'm facing the TV. There are mirrors behind me, so I'm not seeing shit. I don't see what part you're doing. I'm just feeling it. But just because I know myself, I know my hair, I know my hairline, and I know my edges. So there's a particular way that, or particular place that I want my part to be, just so that I can do my baby hairs how I normally do them. I'm not telling you how to do your job. I'm just giving you what my preference is as the customer. Like, I feel like I should be able to tell you what I prefer on my face, on my head. Like, I'm paying you to do me a service that I will enjoy, right? Wrong. So immediately when she makes the part, she immediately starts trying to braid. You know, I was like, dang, you're not gonna ask me if I like it. I didn't say this in my head. I was like, she's not gonna ask me if I like the part, whatever. So I didn't ask her if I can see it. I just pull my phone up so I can just see it really quickly. When I pull my phone up, she's just like, you know, has an attitude. She puts her comb away. She stops doing what she's doing. She's just like standing there waiting for me to look at it. And then I quickly turn around to the mirror behind me so I can have a better look at it, you know, bigger picture, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, this isn't normally where I didn't say anything. I'm just looking to see if I want it to be up a little bit more or stay where it is. And then I tell her this, and she's just like, okay, but I do this every day. Trust me, I know what you want. I do this every day. And I'm like, okay, it's just because, you know, where you parted it, I can tell where you parted it already that I won't have that baby here. And to my fucking surprise, that's exactly what ended up happening. Like, if you would have just listened to me, I would have loved my hair. I hate it. She did not part it. Like, I wanted her to pull it up a little bit so I could fake pull them baby hairs. I call them adult hairs, but like, so I could pull those and, like, you know, make that into like a little soup. There's nothing for me to soup right here. My hairline does not work like that. So I'm just trying to tell her like how I personally want my hair so that I can enjoy it. But that was a problem. So she has a whole attitude. She starts telling me she does this every day. She was like, listen, if you're not comfortable with my work, you can leave. And I'm looking at her like, what? Like, where did this come from? Like, I'm literally like shocked. Like, I'm staring at her like what is happening right now, right? She's like, because clients like this, like, y'all start saying stuff in the beginning, and then you have something to say throughout the whole appointment, and then at the end you still don't like it. I don't have time for that. And I'm like, what is happening? I just want to tell you where I want my part. Like, what is the issue here? Like, and I tell her, like, I don't really appreciate you comparing me to other clients, because I would never do that to you. I'm not that type of client. And also, I do hair too, so I understand how that feels, which is why I would never do that to you. And I'm telling her this, and she's like, okay, well, I'm just saying, if you're not confident in my work, you can leave. Oh my goodness. I'm like, well, if I wasn't confident in your work, I wouldn't you. If I wasn't confident in your work, I wouldn't refer somebody to you. So I refer somebody to her that's coming in a couple of days. So I'm like, I like your work. It's just like, there's just a certain way that I like my hair done, and it shouldn't have to take away from your work, but I should also be able to tell you what my preferences are. Like, what the So I'm like, okay. After she said that, I'm just like, I'm not gonna say shit else. So we're sitting there, she's doing my hair, and she starts braiding my hair. She's braiding tight as like, it feels like she's like plucking my hair out of my scalp, like she's braiding tight as hell. But I'm like, Lizzie, don't say anything, because she's gonna think that you're complaining again. Like, just don't say anything. So I'm sitting there going through the pain of getting my hair braided, and then after she braids my hair, right, mind you, remember, I forgot my hair in the beginning. So the person that's bringing me my hair is like, hey, I'm outside, can you come and get it? I gotta go. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I waited till she finished that braid. Well, I didn't even wait till she finished. When she was about to finish the braid, I said, when you finish this braid, can I go outside really quickly to get the hair, because I forgot it at home. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells here. Like, I can't do anything. So a minute goes by, not even a minute, maybe 30 seconds later, she's like, is there any way that you could tell them to bring it inside, because I can't keep taking all these breaks. If you go outside and get it, I'm just gonna have to cancel your appointment myself. Y'all, I'm like, what the I didn't say anything. In my head, I'm just like, where am I? Like, what is this? This is not a place right now. Like, I can't step outside to go get hair. Like, what if I left the hair in my car? You was gonna cancel my appointment because I had to go get hair from my car? Like, this is ridiculous. So I call the person and I'm like, hey, I can't come outside and get my hair because she said she's gonna cancel my appointment. So can you come out? Can you come bring it? Mind you, I'm super irritated at this point. So come back for part 2. So at this point, I'm super frustrated. So I call the person that's bringing it here and I'm like, I can't come outside. Can you come please bring it inside? Like that's just so rude. Somebody's already doing your favor, now they gotta come inside. Like, that's just, it couldn't take me more than 1 minute to go outside and come back. Like, less than a minute. And she talking about I can't keep taking all these breaks, I gotta go pick up my baby. Mind you, we've only been at it for like an hour. Like, I'm just like super confused, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm not about to go back and forth with you. I call him, I say, can you come bring it? And then, granted, yes, I did start talking in my language because I'm pissed, and I'm sure she knew that I was talking shit, but at that point I'm just pissed. So yes, that is where I went left. I started to talk in my language about her, about what I was going through, my experience. So I know that didn't make matters any better, so I'm sure she got more irritated, but it is what it is. Like, you were putting me through hell. Like, it is what it is. So he came in and brought me my hair. Cool. She's like, give me the first bundle. I give her the first bundle. I'm like, you want me to unravel it? She's like, no. She finishes it pretty quick because she's just like going and she's like pulling and tugging on my hair, and I'm like flinching a little bit because I'm like, damn, like that's really tight. It's really tight. But I didn't say anything. I'm just like kind of like flinching at the parts that she's pulling. So I give her the first bundle. She's pretty quick. She asked me for the second bundle, and I didn't even expect it at that time because it went by. She literally sold that bundle in like 5 minutes. So I wasn't expecting to already had to take out the other bundle. So she was irritated at the fact that like I didn't have the second bundle ready. She's like, the other bundle, and I'm like struggling trying to get through the bundle so I can give it to her. And I'm taking it out, and I'm like, do you want me to unravel it? Because she had like thread in her hand. I was just trying to make it easier for her. And I was like, do you want me to unravel it? She's like, no. So I give it to her. So as soon as I give her that one, I'm like, let me just prepare the third one just so that it's already ready for you, so that you're not waiting. So I'm unraveling the third one, my bundle, mind you. And she's like, I didn't ask you to do that. Just make sure that you don't tangle it when you're unraveling it, because I could have did that. And I'm just like, what the like, where am I? Like, and I'm like, it's not gonna get tangled, baby. My hair's not gonna get tangled. It's okay. So I want to see how long the wefts are. I shouldn't even have to explain to you why I want to unravel my bundles. Like, why is that an issue? I'm not your child.
I just want to chime in real quick right here. I was with this creator until this specific moment because she gave her 2 bundles before, and the creator asked the stylist, do you want me to unravel them? On both occasions, the stylist says no. And even the creator herself expressed how quickly the stylist works. So clearly the stylist has a specific technique of how she does things. So I wasn't feeling it when the creator went ahead and unraveled the third bundle, even though the stylist specifically told you no for the first 2. So yeah, let me know what are your thoughts regarding that specific part of it.
Talking about, I didn't ask you to do that. Are you crazy? So she starts to do the last bundle, and that's going towards like my perimeter. So she's still doing the same tugging, and I don't know if she's like using attitude to do my hair at this point, but she's tugging so crazy, like it's like pulling my scalp. So I'm holding it down as she's like sewing so that it's not pulling too much, because that's how you lose your edges, that's how you lose your hair. Like, as a hairstylist, like, what is wrong with you? Like, that's almost like a safety hazard when it comes to hair. Like, why are you doing that? So I guess she has to come back around. She's like, excuse me, because I'm like in the way because I'm holding the hair. And I'm like, it hurts. Like, it really hurts. Like, you're just tugging it. And I feel like you just have no regard for my hair for my pain right now. And then she's like, oh, mind you, I forgot, before she even started sewing it on, she gives me the net. But I already had intentions. I noticed that she uses a net, but I do not like getting nets, because the one time I got a net, it was just driving me crazy. I couldn't itch my hair. So I just have a thing against nets. No matter where I go, I don't get nets. So I asked her before she started, when she put the net on my head, she's like, hold both sides. And I was like, do I have to get a net? She's like, nope, take it right off. And then she started sewing super fast. And then I told her I'm in pain when she started sewing towards the top. And she said, that's because you didn't get the net. And I'm just like, I never get a net when I get sewings. And she's like, okay, I understand. And I was like, okay. And she was like, see, this is why I should have canceled your appointment in the first place. And I was like, yeah, I should have booked with you. And she was like, I wish you didn't either. Like, this is exchanges that are happening between me and her in her chair while she's sewing my hair. Like, who says shit like that? It's almost like I feel like she was just portraying trauma that she had for other clients on me. Like, she was just reflecting it on me. And I didn't appreciate that. Like, give me a chance. Damn. So at this point, when she says that, I'm fuming. I call my friend, because it's just silent. So I call my friend and speaking in our language again. And I'm just telling her what's going on in my language. Like, and I'm telling her I'm so frustrated. This is what's happening. And when I'm talking, the girl's like yanking my hair. She's taking out my leave out. She's combing it from the top to down. So it's like getting tangled. It's like she's tugging at it. And I'm just like, this hurts. But I'm not even going to say anything at this point. And then she starts to put heat on my hair. And then I say in my language, she didn't even put heat protectant on my hair before. But I'm telling my friend this, right? And she's like, I did put heat protectant. And I'm like, girl, are you talking to me? And she's like, yeah, because I hear you over there talking shit. And I'm like, that is what I said. And I wanted her to hear that I said heat protectant, TBH, because I'm like, don't damage my hair, but I didn't want to tell you directly. But she did not put heat protectant in my hair. She put heat protectant in my hair, I think, like, after she washed it. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not how it was supposed to go. Like, I thought you would have put more right before you're about to put like direct heat on it like that, but maybe not. She's like, I'm trying to hurry up so I can get you out of here. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Just stop talking to me. Like, do not talk to me. And then she finishes straightening my hair. And then she's like, styling is $20. I'm going to take it off your total so you can get out. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Granted, I mean, by that time, she probably had every right to do what she was doing because I was talking in my language. You know, I was like talking shit about her. I was talking shit about her. But I mean, you pushed me to that point. So I'm sure I would have got my hairstyle if I just was just silent and didn't say anything and like just took the abuse that she was giving to me. But I guess I wanted to be petty, and I guess she did not appreciate that, so she made me pay, and then I left. Mind you, when she gave me the remainder of my hair, she kind of just threw it at my phone. Like, my hand was down there. She didn't even put it in my hand. She just threw it at me. So when I paid, mind you, I paid like I was counting my money over the garbage area. I could have put the money on the garbage. I walked over to where I was doing my hair, where you were standing, and I put it on the salon chair. No, I'm not gonna put it in your hand. Like, that's too much respect. You don't deserve shit. You don't even deserve this money. So I put it on the chair, and she was like like huffing and puffing. Like, how dare she just put the money on the table, on the chair like this? Like, did you not forget you threw the hair at me? Like, are you cool? So that was that. But I came in the car, and I'm just like, this is exactly what I was talking about. I told her, can she put it up a little bit more, because this is the area that I like to use for my baby hairs. I like to swoop my hairs like this. Yes, it might not be babies. This is how I like to do my hair. So I asked her if she could move it up a little bit more so I can do this. But how can I do that if tracks are right there? And she says she does this every day. This is what you do every day? Rubbish. And I know she doesn't, because like, I clearly booked her for a reason. Mind you, she was like my 5th option because no one else was available. I had to settle for her, but I was like, her work is still good, so I shouldn't have an issue. Like, I'm a stylist. If I need to recurl my hair, I can do that. If I need to do my baby hairs, I can do that. But how can I do this if there's not even no hair there for me to do? And that's what I was trying to tell you from the start. Where is customer service anymore? Like, do y'all not care about that anymore? I can't tell you how I want my hair done. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are really out of hand, and
My level of irritation right now is at an all-time high. It's 10:54. I had a hair appointment booked for 10 a.m. The instructions on the confirmation say, when you arrive, text with your name and your appointment time and await confirmation text to come inside. So I sent that at 9:51. It's 10:55. So I've been sitting here for an hour. I never got a text back. I called. 20 minutes went by. I called again. I said, let me go inside to the actual suite because maybe she's caught up doing someone's hair that came in before me and can't get to her phone. I go to the suite. The door is locked. The blinds are down. I peek through. There's no one in there. I come back to the car. I call again. I leave a voicemail. I just called another 2 or 3 times. I checked her personal Instagram page, and 10 hours ago she posted, so I'm guessing she's at least still alive. I know that she recently had a death in the family. I even stopped to get her a bouquet of flowers. My hair looks insane underneath this scarf because I just took out a sew-in with leave out, so it's giving heat damage plus afro smushed underneath this scarf right now. I have 3 bundles and a 2x6 lace closure. My hair is not washed because a wash is included in the service. So at this point, I've paid a $50 deposit and I have now waited an hour and 5 minutes in this same spot and am actively being ghosted by this stylist sitting outside of the salon. This pisses me off so bad because, first of all, it's Saturday. Who am I finna find to do my hair today if she decides not to reach back out to me? 1. 2, I know that stuff happens, but how am I gonna express any form of empathy or patience if you do not communicate with me? Nothing has been said to me, and so now I'm sitting here with my hair not done, with the deposit paid, prepared to pay to have my hair complete. What am I supposed to do? And my thing is, stuff does happen, but nothing has been communicated to me, and this is my first time coming to this stylist. So it's like, y'all don't like the horror stories, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to customer service. Like, I am not an unreasonable person. I have a very high level of understanding for a lot of shit. But me sitting here with an afro and heat damage underneath this scarf, expecting to have my hair done in heavy layers with a 2x6 closure melted in my head, I am pissed. I am very much pissed. And now, not only am I out of time and money, and I have bundles with no way of getting them installed. It's the middle of the weekend. Like, this is the stuff that we be talking about. Like, how hard is it to be a person of your word? Like, I booked because you showed that you had the availability. If you were not available, that's something that I should have known, because now I'm sitting here and my time is at stake and my money is at stake. And at the end of the day, I just want my hair done.
Ooh, child, part 2. It's gonna kind of be a long one. First thing I'd like to say is some of y'all are in my comments talking kind of crazy to me, and I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. For the record, I just found a provider, booked a service, and did everything that I was supposed to do to have that service provided for me. I am new to Dallas. I've been here a year, and I have been to the African shops and gotten braids and had pleasant experiences, and I have gotten wig installs and have had pleasant experiences. This was going to be my first time getting a lace closure sew-in since I have lived here. So I found someone. I liked what looked like was their quality of work and their perceived professionalism, and I booked them on account of that. So it's people in my comments like telling me how I have to learn how to do my own hair and how I need to not be trying to go to Instagram stuff, all of these things. And it's just like, well, hold on, because none of that is the case. Like, I'm someone who I wanted a service. This isn't home for me. So it's not like I just have this group of old school stylists on retainer. That's not the case. This is social media. So as y'all can see, the same way y'all are dropping people in the comment section for me to find, that's basically the same route I've had to take to try and find people. I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, people put themselves out there and you find them. That's how this works. So with that being said, did hear from the girl, and she told me she overslept, took some medicine last night, asked if I still wanted my hair done. I'm like, well, yeah, I still want my hair done. But then she sends me this message about how she is like moving Salon suites and is doing hair out of her apartment this week, and how I needed to shampoo my own hair. So then I'm like, wait, so now not only is the like service that I thought I was gonna get the service that I'm gonna be getting, but the location has now changed too. Like, y'all gotta keep in mind I had already waited an hour and some change. So she's like, well, would you like to reschedule or a refund? And then she's like, oh, like, I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling well, I'm only human. I'm like, well, hold on now, because I understand that you're only human, but you have to understand that I'm only human as well. So it makes sense for me to be frustrated when 2 hours have passed since my appointment was supposed to start, and I'm just now finding out that, one, I need to shampoo and blow dry my own hair, and then two, the location has changed, so now I need to go somewhere else. Like, that's clearly an inconvenience. But let's keep in mind why I bought her the flowers. She just experienced grief. Like, I think the funeral was just like last week or something. And so I am a person of empathy, and I understand sometimes grief makes people not themselves. I also understand, though, that when you are a person in business, you still have a responsibility to uphold. The reason that I have not blasted her, as so many of y'all are encouraging me to do, is because of that fact. Because today I learned she wrecked her car and all these other things. And I don't know if she's telling the truth or not, but peep this. Her telling the truth or not is also not like my responsibility or my thing to deal with. If she's lying or anything, that's gonna come back on her. I'm just a girl who needs her hair done before today ends. So I will put my energy toward showcasing the young lady who is going to be doing my hair in a couple of hours. And once that is done, I will post her. But some of you are like, tag her, so we know who to avoid. But let's be honest, a lot of y'all really just want the drama, because y'all have said yourselves that you do your hair yourself. You don't even go get your hair done, or you stick to the reliable stylist that you've been going to, which means you only want me to post her so that it becomes a thing. And it's like, she already lost somebody. I am not trying to be the person who also causes her to lose her livelihood. Am I rocking with the way things went for me? Absolutely not. But the reason I did not tag her when I first made the post is because I wanted to give her the opportunity to try and rectify the situation. So now that I've given her that opportunity, and I have decided that I am just not going to go to her, I can bow out gracefully. But that is part 2. Part 3 will be when my hair is actually done this evening. And it's unfortunate, but like, yeah, I want some of y'all to watch how y'all be talking to me though, because it's real love and light this way for the most part, but let's not too much on me. Thanks. Oh, child, part 3. Y'all, what an emotional day today has been. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to Kayla Alexandra, the young lady who ended up doing my hair today. In the midst of all the posting, all the commenting, she reached out, told me she could do my hair today. So I went to her. Super professional, super sweet spirit. And I want to make sure I call that out, because I understand that right now with these posts, there's been a lot of energy focused toward all of the people who aren't giving us what we need. And so I just wanted to acknowledge that there are still people who exist that value customer experience and customer service and still have integrity and communicate well and are considerate. So I wanted to say that, and I want to put more energy toward that outcome than the previous one. I know that there are people that still believe that I should be tagging the service provider that inconvenienced me earlier today. I have chosen not to do that for a very specific reason. there are people who focus on matching energy. I am someone who focuses on protecting mine. I very much believe that my response is my responsibility. And while me reacting would have been warranted, in my opinion, it would not have been wise. So I had to be real with myself about my response and what it was actually going to bring me. It may have felt good to, let off some steam, to say how I was really feeling, to tell her about herself, but I just can't condone setting her up to have a bunch of y'all give her hate comments, because yes, I feel like I had an unfortunate dealing with her, but at the end of the day, I'm past that, and I found somebody that can be my service provider moving forward. So I just wanted to say that, not everything that you can do, you should do. And that's just the stance that I've decided to take. I understand you may not agree with it, but if that's the case, keep in mindful that you just need to be respectful. I have 3 bundles and a 2x6 closure. She ended up constructing a wig for me and sewing the wig down, because she took a look at my hair and said, I'm gonna be honest with you, you have some breakage in the middle. It's not gonna be wise for us to do a sew-in. So I also appreciate someone who was willing to tell me no to what I wanted, to give me what my hair ultimately needed without compromising the appearance in the process. So that was a lot. I'm finna go get some wine and lay it down, because I done spent the whole day trying to sort this out. I'm thankful that it's figured out. Thank you to everyone who took time to be sweet and nice to me. The rest of you who took an alternative route, I encourage you to check yourself, and never me again. Good night.
I hate to do this, but y'all will never believe what's happening to me right now. My hairstylist just left me alone with her son in her house while she runs to the beauty supply store. A 3-year-old son. I do not know this woman like that. What the? I can't make it up. I can't make this up. All I want to do is get my hair braided. I just want my hair braided. I feel like I'm being punked. Not to mention, the little boy has pooped on himself. Okay, you gotta wait for your mom to come back to give you a bath. I'll keep y'all updated and let you know how this works out for me. Okay, y'all, so update on my hair horror story. I had a hair appointment for 8 a.m. I get there on time. My hairstylist comes, she starts doing my hair, and about a third of the way through my head, she realizes that she's running out of braiding hair, so she has to make a trip to the beauty supply store. She gets up to leave. She has a 3-year-old baby there at the time, and I'm assuming that she's gonna take this child with her to the store, obviously. I was wrong. She says, okay, bye, I'll be right back. Shuts the door, leaves. And the 3-year-old is there with me. And I was utterly shocked. First thing, no, I did not agree to watch her baby for her while she went to the beauty supply store. 2, I am satisfied with my hair. I think she did a great job. Exactly what I wanted, which was small, medium-sized, knotless braids with curly ends. The hair is cute. So yes, I did wait for her to come back to finish my hair. I did not up and leave, y'all. He was gone for like 45 minutes to an hour. He did poop and pee on himself, and I told him that he was gonna have to wait for his mommy to come back and bathe him, because I wasn't doing that, okay? So yeah, y'all, that's the update on my hair appointment from hell. And overall, I'm satisfied with the results of my hair. It is what it is. So yeah, y'all, that's my update. Bye.
I have been coming to Ulta to get my hair straightened for the past year now. Hold on. And yes, I am black and I have normally curly hair. So I always come in and I always blow my hair out, wash and blow my hair out before I go in and go get it straightened. And I have been coming for about a year, and I go in and I only get it straightened, and it's $32. When I first come in, I have my hair in pigtails, and it's like, it's parted in the middle and it's in pigtails. And I go in and a new stylist is doing my hair, and the first thing that she says is like, I'm not going to be able to straighten your hair as flat as you want it with that part and those pigtails. She said it exactly like that, and first off, it like rubbed me the wrong way just because of how she said it. She proceeds to tell me that my hair is wet and that she has to blow it out. And I go and feel around my hair, and I was like, it's not wet, it's just dry. And she was like, no, it's wet, so I need to blow dry it out, especially because I'm not supposed to straighten your hair if it's wet. I tell her that it's not wet and it's just really cold, and she says that, you know, you're not supposed to flatten iron your hair if it's wet. And I was like, my hair's not wet. Okay, whatever. Besides the point, she then proceeds to blow dry my hair. Okay, and I was like, all right, whatever. And then she gets into straightening my hair, and she's all done. And then she's going to ring me up, and she charges me $42. Obviously, I always have been getting my hair straightened, and it's been $32, and that's what I went in thinking. And I was like, okay, it's $32, and then it's $42, and I was like, something's not right. So then I asked her, why is there a price difference, being very nice, and she was like, your hair was wet, and your hair normally, for your hair, it should be $62. It should be a blowout and a straighten. And I was like, okay, well, my hair's never costed $62, or it's never costed a little on $42. I only come in with a straighten. And then she starts like yelling at me, like raising her voice. She's like, well, you can talk to the manager if you want, and because I know I'm right, and this and that, like yada yada yada. And I was just like, no way, like this is happening, like what? And then the manager comes and talks to me, and she was like, well, what the stylist told me was that you came in with wet hair and that she had to blow dry your hair out. And then I go and tell the manager that my hair was not wet. My hair is just curly, and my hair was just really cold, so that's why it made it feel like it was wet. And she was like, okay, well, I just have to go with what my stylist is saying. And I was like, okay, well, she could have told me that it was going to be like an additional like $10 more or whatever, that since she blowed out my hair. Then after me and the manager are exchanging back and forth, and like I'm expressing to her that this never happened to me, she comes like barging into our conversation, and she was like, you know what, like she's lying, and go ahead and change it. I don't have to deal with her. And like this whole experience just made me feel really like degrading as a person, and like as a young black person, I felt like she was literally racially profiling me from the moment that I walked in. And my hair was like nappy and poofy, and I come in to get my hair straightened, and she goes, it's not going to be as straight as you want it. Like how? And I'm like, you don't even know my hair. Like, first off, you're fucking judging me from the moment that I walked in. So I just felt so bad, and then this whole incident happened, and it's just like, ugh.
Look at my hair. Look at this. Look at my hair. Does this look good to anybody? I'll wait. No. Does this look good to anybody? Hell no. Does this look good? No. Oh my God. I blame me. I blame me. Because I thought for a second, surely it's 2024. Surely this woman is not about to lie to me about her capabilities. And surely. But she did. So I was invited to a influencer event today for hair care. I actually already know and love the brand that I won't be mentioning. I sat down in the chair. They were doing blowouts, scalp massages, whatever. I sat down in the chair. I said, okay, so what are we doing today? She goes, oh, shampoo, blow dry, flat iron if that's what you want. I said, let me just be clear. Let me be clear. I have natural hair. Kinky. It was straightened before I went there. I'm going to show you guys how it looked. This is my leftover flat iron from last week. Flat iron and cut. Still look cute. I got my hair straightened and conditioned and everything and cut last week because I needed a haircut. Does it look like I got a haircut?
I can't tell.
I don't know. Anyway, the girl says, yeah, I'm from Chicago.
And what the hell does that mean?
I said, okay, good. Because when my hair gets wet, I don't want you acting like you don't know what to do.
Confused.
She said, oh, I've got you. Cool. She gets my hair wet. She gives me a nice wash. Great. Condition. Great. We get back to the chair.
Uh-oh.
And she combing my hair like this.
Like she's scared. Like my hair gonna bite her. Girl.
I said, I'm gonna stop you right there. We're on a time crunch. You got about 15 minutes before all of this dry up and you won't be able to do shit.
Not a damn thing.
Now I'm the instructor. Now I'm teaching you. You said you went to hair school in Chicago. Where is your certificate?
You the teacher.
How many black girls did you do? One or... Child. I said, you need to put that brush down, pick that brush up. You need to detangle my whole head and get it into sections, stretch it out and clip it. She said, okay, I got you. She did that. It was detangling, nice and easy. Like I said, I use these hair products. I know that they're good products. I like using them. Child, I asked her in the beginning, how long you think it's gonna take? She said, 45 minutes. That's where my spidey senses should have went off. You think you're gonna get this done in 45 minutes? I said, I have 2 hours.
I blame you.
She said, that's plenty of time.
Ooh.
When she started blowing out my hair with a boar's hair brush, I said, I'm gonna stop you right there.
I'm gonna be bald headed.
I said, I would hate to walk in here with a head full of healthy hair and leave with damage. I'm gonna need you to put that one down. Yeah, and pick up the paddle, the white girl brush. Yeah, I said, use the same technique, but use that one. She goes, I feel like the roots. I said,
don't worry about that.
I'm from Texas. Big roots are fine with me, but that is going to damage my hair. That over and over. You can't do that to my hair 11 times and think I'm gonna sit here and let you do that. No, ma'am. After about another hour, I said, you know what? We could just put it back in a ponytail.
Let's just wrap it up.
And she proceeded to slick me back into a ponytail because I'm sure she was ready for me to go.
Now I'm walking around and
like
looking crazy.
And this is what I'm left with. Y'all, it's 2024. If a black girl is coming to your event, have somebody with some melanin. I'm sick of it. Have somebody with some melanin, point blank, period. Because I'm tired.
Wait.
Y'all, so I just had one of the worst experiences ever. Hold on.
So I had to come home, take a deep breath, because my day has been crazy. So I booked this Baltimore hairstylist I found on Instagram. You know, her work looked good on Instagram. And she was also doing this like deal or no deal thing where you send the hairstylist the style you want and then like give a reasonable price. Mind you, her quick weaves are $120. So, you know, I did 100. I sent her like the picture I wanted and I put 100 and she said deal. Cool. So one mistake I made was I didn't go through her booking site before I texted her. You know, I just was looking through her page and just seeing that her work was good and seeing she was doing a deal no good thing. Because when I finally did get the chance to go through her booking site, I seen like her policies or whatever, and one of the policies were like non-refundable booking fee. And I was kind of confused because what you mean booking fee, you know, people do non-refundable deposit, but still, like, I know there's things that I don't know because I'm not a service provider, you know. But so I texted her just to clarify. I was like, so does that go towards the final payment? She said no. But I was still willing to go to her. I still was like, okay, even though the deal was not dealing, because 120, 115, you know, I might as well, it just should not be no deal, but still, I was still going. So I still booked with her, whatever. So, sorry for my chewing, y'all, but so I ended up booking my appointment for Friday at 10 a.m. So y'all know that feeling when you about to get your hair done, like the morning of, you know, you in a good mood. So I was in a good mood. So on my way there, I'm like 2 minutes away. It's 9:56 at this point. She texts me like she's gonna be running a little late. Cool, which is understandable. We're humans, you know, things happen. We can't be on time all the time. Like, I understood that. So I'm like, you know, yeah, cool. So, but the way she explained her being late, she didn't like communicate with me that it was gonna be like an hour. It gave 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It didn't give me like a whole hour, you know? So I'm in the lobby. I'm still thinking, you know, she'll be 10, 15 minutes late, you know? So I'm in the lobby, 10 minutes pass by, no show. 15, no show. 20, no show. 30, no show. 40 no show. At this point, it's 10:50. I get up to use the bathroom, whatever. So I guess while I'm in the bathroom was when she walked in the building, because y'all, it's like a big building with like many different suites and many different people. So I guess she walked in when I was in the bathroom. So she had texted me like her suite number while I was in the bathroom, and that kind of confirmed she was there, because So that's when I walked into her suite, and I'm like, hey, hey. She off the rip, like, this girl just had such a nasty attitude. But I was still like, people go through things. She probably just having a bad day, just having a bad day. So she didn't even start my hair like as soon as like possible. She just kept like picking up trash and shit for like 10 minutes straight, y'all. I'm standing on the chair 10 minutes straight. She like taking trash out, all these other things. And I'm still sitting there, So time comes, she like starts my hair. So she finally like comes behind me. So she starts touching my hair. She like, why your hair like this? Why does it look like that in the front? Why is this? I'm like, y'all, for a moment I thought I was dreaming, because what do we? I know like I have heat damage, but I get leave outs all the time. No stylist has ever, like, even the way she was saying it gave we were best friends. It gave we best friends and you feel comfortable. Like, no, y'all, she was so rude. Like, that was so nasty. I was like, for a moment, I thought I was dreaming. I was like, wait, she ain't just say that. Then she said it again. But I'm still calm. I'm like, I have heat. I was trying to explain to her, I have heat damage. I've cut my hair several times, And then that's when she starts molding it down, y'all. She's yanking my hair. Like, she's braiding it down, molding it. I don't even know what she was doing, but all I know is pain, y'all. And y'all, I get quick weaves all the time. It's never no, like, when they're molding it, when they're braiding it. I'm not tenderhead. Like, this shit hurts. Like, she was yanking my hair. So that was cool. I was still being calm because, I'm still, maybe she having a bad day, Cool. So that's when she's finished, like, molding it down. Spray's got to be sprayed, whatever. So the room with all the dryers is, like, a couple rooms down her suite. So we have to, like, walk down a bit. So she puts it on, puts me under it, whatever. So she leaves. I was under there for like 30 minutes. That's when I seen her walk back to her suite, but I was still under there. She walked back to her suite. She was in her suite for like 10 minutes, and then that's when she came and like took me off. Y'all, when I tell y'all, she yanked the thing off, y'all, like I'm not over it. No, like, y'all, she pulled the dryer and slinged it back. She was like, but I'm still not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, yeah, she's having a bad day. She's having a bad day. So cool. That's when I get up, I'm following her to her suite. So I sit down. She's like, she's holding my bundle. She's shaking them. She's like, why didn't you tell me you were bringing this? Y'all, just like that, with the attitude. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, she was like, oh, I only work with packed hair. Pause. That was my mistake. I should have really thoroughly looked at her site. And plus, these bundles were sent to me by like an Amazon seller or whatever. So I just wanted to use them. I didn't like, but I still like, that was on my end. Like, I'm taking accountability for that. I didn't know she only accepts packed hair. So, but the deliverance was what was pissing me off. Like, I understood, like, the fact that she couldn't work with the hair. She was like, oh, and it's loose wave. Like, how is this going to curl? It's not going to curl. She's going to have to blow it out. And she's not doing that. She's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not blowing it out. Y'all, I was like, okay, first of all, chill. Because you've been rude. You've been nasty since I walked in. She's like, oh, how was I rude? How was I nasty? I'm like, your deliverance. First of all, the hair statement. Why is your hair like that? What's wrong with your hair? She was like, oh, my bad if that offended you. I'm like, bro, like, this girl was that speaking to me like I'm like her bestie, like, type shit. Like, I'm like one of her family members. I'm like, no, like, that's not how you treat people, especially new clients. That's not. My sister is a hairstylist. I have cousins. I have family members who are business owners. Like, this is not how this is unacceptable. I'm literally in her face telling her this. I'm finally letting everything out because it's like, don't do this. Like, I understand the hair thing, it's loose wave, you can't work with it, whatever, but the deliverance. First of all, you came in here an hour late. And y'all, did I even mention, when I walked in, you would think she would be like, oh yeah, I apologize, things happened. No, y'all, she didn't apologize for being an hour late, nothing, y'all. So that's when she gets to like packing my hair back in the pack. She's like, yeah, I cannot do this. I'm still like telling her about herself. I'm like, forget the hair. Like, you're actually rude. Like, you're rude. Like, this is bad. You're rude. You're nasty. Like, and I'm just crying and I'm walking out. I was literally crying. And y'all, it's like it's like a big building with like a whole bunch of suites. It's like 300 service providers in there. So as I'm walking out, I see like the receptionist. I seen this girl, this older lady, and then this girl, and they see me crying, so they was asking me what happened, whatever. So I was explaining to them, y'all, why they say this girl does this with everybody. Like, this is not her first time. Like, the same exact thing they were saying the same exact thing had happened to some other girl, and that just like told me everything I needed to know, because it's like, she's the problem. Like, she is the problem. Like, I thought I was tripping. I thought I genuinely was tripping. So that's when the ladies was like, don't cry, they gonna find somebody else to squeeze me in and do my hair. So she ended up finding some lady, her name's China. She did my hair. I love my hair. So I go in her suite, whatever. She starts on my hair. A couple minutes later, why is Shawty on live? Y'all, I joined the live. Y'all, this girl is talking. I'm like, it's no way. Even the China who was doing my hair, she was like, what the hell? It's no way this girl got on live. Like, how immature could you be? I didn't post nothing yet. I didn't say nothing yet. This girl goes on live. She's talking about the whole situation. At this point, I'm getting mad because it's like she's lying on the live. Like, so I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm just irritated on the live, whatever. So I start texting on the live. I'm like, girl, why are you sitting up here lying on this live? She wants to tell me the live was not about me. Y'all, as soon as I joined, guess who the topic was on? About me and my hair. Like, you're literally unprofessional. You're unprofessional. You're rude. You're nasty. Like, this by far has to be like the worst of the worst. Like, I've never, and I got my hair done. Y'all, I get quick weaves, leave out all the damn time. Nobody has ever complained. I've never had no issues. Like, nothing. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all, today has been a day. But China saved the day though. Like, I love my hair. It's so pretty. And when China was done with my hair, I wanted her to see my hair because, bitch, it's the same hair she said cannot curl. Same, like, girl. So yeah, that just goes to, I just wanted to say this because, like, share my experience. I don't even know if I'm gonna even post her, put her page out there. Just know she a boss man. Actually, I might, because she, yeah. But yeah, I love my hair though, y'all. It's cute.
Thank you so much for sticking until the end of the video, guys. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and click the up next video. Thank you so much again for watching. Until next time, guys, walk good.